Evening all, Chief Prepper here, or afternoon I should say, morning. Yeah, hello. So there are two yucca plants under there. They're going to get ginormous if we plant them in the ground. All right, so what you're looking at is that stupid cloth that they sell to keep plants warm. Right now the wind is blowing this way. This afternoon it'll switch this way. Wind always comes out of this direction in the north, or whatever that direction, north I'm saying, when it's really cold. So showing y'all some stuff. There's the faucet cover. That's very important. That's the kind I would recommend to buy. It's reusable every year. The only thing that happens is that stupid plastic thing in the middle breaks over time, so I have to figure out how to attach it a different way and do that. So here is the finished product. So this is a 10 by 25 piece of plastic, 6 mil, and the idea is to keep the wind and cold temperatures off the plants, more the wind than anything else. Everything that's in there is up on boards to keep the roots from getting frozen from the concrete. You see right there, it's all weighted down on the bottom. Initially I just had all this all the way around tacked down with staples, but we're supposed to get 30-40 mile-an-hour winds, so I had a bunch of scrap boards. The only thing I had to buy for this project is the plastic, and my wife works at a hardware store, so we got a discount. So we'll see how this goes. After the freeze in the spring, I will let you know whether or not the plants survived. And then over here I've blocked off most of the upper area of the chicken pen. So I'm not going to do that section down there. They need to get some air, and this will prevent most of the wind from getting in there. I may come back and try and plug this little area here, because this is the side of the coop that gets all the wind. And I have lamps in there. Patera said don't use them, and to give her credit, a place in northwest San Antonio burned down the other day. So I would tell you this much: if you're going to use heating lamps, please use some common sense. They're designed to generate heat, so you need to aim your lamps so that when you put your hand about the same distance as the lamp is away from anything that it's going to heat, that it doesn't burn it. Because if it burns your hand, it will probably set something on fire. So use some common sense. I used lamps last year during the hard freeze, or yeah, 2021. And my chickens matter to me because they're an investment. I get eggs from them. They're also an animal that was entrusted into my care. I've done this before. So you need to make sure the chickens can't get a hold of wire. You need to make sure everything's tied up out of the way. And you need to actually watch it for a little while after you turn it on. You need to test everything before you do it, and then, you know, hopefully not burn nothing down. So anyway, on this afternoon is going to be fill water jugs, the 2 igloo jugs, and all the CPAP jugs, just to make sure. I did 2 loads of laundry this morning. I'll dry the second one this afternoon. If you know you're going to expect high winds, you don't want to be screwing around with that stuff or anything else. And then you need to make sure you understand where the wind's coming from to try and keep it from blowing off what you're trying to save. So that's it. After I do the water jugs and test around the generator and change the oil on one, those actual generators I don't anticipate needing because they're not full house generators. But I want to do everything and be way more ready than I was last year, right? So anyway, Chief Prepper out.